Hello and welcome to another edition of TJ's Video Game Reviews. I'm your host TJ, and today I'm reviewing Digimon World for the Sony PlayStation. Now, I'll admit, Digimon is something I never really latched onto. I knew it existed, but never really took the time to follow it. But I had played the games, Digimon World and Digimon World 3. This would be a review of the former. I remember it being an actual enjoyable experience, but does it still hold up? Let's find out. This is Digimon World. The game kicks off with some Digimon action, then takes you to the title screen. After selecting the new game, you get greeted by... Okay, I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that. He asks you some questions that affects the game, but I couldn't tell you exactly what, other than what Digimon you start out with. After naming your character and your Digimon, the game begins. We see our avatar character coming home after a long day of Digimoning, only for him to be sucked into his Digimon keychain. If I only had a dime for every time that happened. He then awakens in the world of Digimon and meets the same old man who talked to us at the start. Wait, he's supposed to be a Digimon? Makes me wonder if the old man across the street from me is a Digimon too. So, long story short, you get told you were brought here to save the Digimon world from an unknown threat and return the Digimon back to Fire City. From there you begin to raise your Digimon. You can give it items, check your stats, praise it, scold it, and let it go night-night. There's a section in Fire City where you can train it before taking off into the wild. One of my leading gripes with it is the battle system. It's very limited. You don't get to choose any attacks or defense. It's literally just your call and one. And you can use an item during a fight, which I wish I knew a little sooner than I did. Pretty much the Digimon fights automatically, and when the word fitness appears on the screen, you can press a button to have it do its special. That's about as much as you can do from the start. Also, if your Digimon gets KO'd, they lose a heart and you start back in Fire City. But your stuff's stolen! The goal of the game is to get Digimon to return to the city, but it's almost impossible to tell which Digimon to approach. There are wild Digimon that say a few words and never go to the city. Some Digimon that are meant to go to the city will have more dialogue, but that isn't always the case. But my tale is that the Digimon that goes to the city won't let you flee during a battle. So if you're low on health and don't have an HP restore item, you're screwed. Another thing that really grinds my gears is that there are no shops from what I can see where you can buy items. There's a meat farm in the city with Digimon there will give you some meat each day, and if you go back in the house, a Digimon will give you a bunch of starter items. But if you die and get your stuff stolen, there's no way to replace any of that stuff. I'm sure you're supposed to find a Digimon that opens up an item shop, but there's no way of knowing which Digimon is going to do what. Your Digimon also has needs. If it's hungry, it will want to eat. If it's hurt, it will want a band-aid. If it's tired, it will want to go to sleep. Sometimes, though, you can want something and refuse to take it and just growl at you. Do you want it or not? You're giving mixed signals. Wait, is that a poop icon? My Digimon has to go to the bathroom? Yes, you actually have to stop to go to the bathroom mid-game. And if you don't get to the bathroom in time, this happens. It just makes a turd on the ground, and it just stays there. Nobody bothers to clean it up. Every time you pass, it's a constant reminder of your failure to reach the bathroom on time. You know all those people who play games and wonder when their characters go to the bathroom? Well, this is for you. You just couldn't leave well enough alone, could you? The story is simple, like Captain N level is simple, but the graphics are decent. The art design for the Digimon are pretty cool, and the sound and music also does its job. No complaints there. To be frank, unless you're a hardcore Digimon fan, you aren't going to enjoy this game. It isn't going to hold your hand, and a lot of the raising and figuring out where to go or what to do is going to be left up to the player. The battle system isn't that well fleshed out, and it's a 50-50 chance you're going to win. The story is also hard to follow, and there isn't an immediate threat to sell you on the stakes. I'm sorry, but I'll take a Pokemon. That's it for this edition of TJ Reviews. As always, don't forget to like, and I will see you next time.